A beautiful college football afternoon in the place quoted as being where great teams go to die. Today, the raucous crowd already fired up as their Ducks are set to open another season at Autzen Stadium. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Sharks taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sharks offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Sharks send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll just keep slinging it. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Ducks will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Sharks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. To throw, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Sharks decide to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Off play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that That is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Ducks.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He's going to pass. Release to the back. Puts it right on him. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They believe they can run right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Manning. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Sharks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Trying play action. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the Sharks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Sharks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll be stopped short. Picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gets it out quickly. Crosses the 30. He's got away. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So after the first down run, here's second down. Off play action. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with it.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to fit.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. On the move, it's James. He now has 56 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. Would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. A first down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Coming after him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ducks! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There it is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 14 to Miami. Just another week of college football where we've come.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break. Fires toward the end zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He finds his man.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this offense trusted their quarterback. Third down and short, they give him the football, tell him to go make a play. Nothing open. What does he do? We're in field goal range. We're in a good spot here. Throws the football away, makes the right decision.
He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. On the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
Nah, I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. I need him to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it first and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second and 10 after the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but it still counts as a sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sharks getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try it from the right. Hashing the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Touchdown, Sharks. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Gonna try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent, beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 25 over the Pandas.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to run for it. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Sharks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Sharks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sharks.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go to the ground. Showing off the arm. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Nice move to keep running. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Trying to get to him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Manning. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and the defense holds. 1st down for this offense. The give from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Smashes through. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide out in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pressure coming. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field. But they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Sharks come to the line with a new set of downs. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He wants to throw it again. This one's complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fakes the grab on the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8th. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. They're trying to get to it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.